Welcome to another episode of the Justice League podcast with yours truly, Pedro Justice, and my co-host,
Hendo.
Yes, a lot has happened this week, Hendo.
A lot? Are you saying what happened?
Well, there may have been a teeny tiny little quiet upset in the boxing heavyweight world. Maybe.
Small little, might have happened.
Minor.
Sir, why are you trying to diminish the contribution of one Andy Ruiz to the boxing zeitgeist? It was quite possibly the greatest upset that we have seen since Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson.
I believe you are correct. And the reason why it's so teeny tiny is because sarcasm, I've been talking about it all week, basically. Anthony Joshua's still in New York. He's in hiding.
He's in New York kissing baby, signing autographs.
Oh, no. No, he's not hiding in New York. He's out and about. He'll go back to his country. I'm saying from his own country.
Oh, he's hiding from the UK fans.
Yeah, the UK fans were booing him in the arena after he lost. What am I talking about? Well, Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz in the biggest upset since Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. I made a lot of videos this week about it. I've been talking about it so much, it may have just slipped my mind. Why would that be? Because Eddie Hearn was talking so much trash. He was downing Deontay Wilder in the Dominic Breazeale fight, saying that it was nothing. They switched opponents at the last minute, 5 weeks to train for Andy Ruiz. And what happened? Andy Ruiz shocked the world. Last week, we said there was a chance that Andy Ruiz could beat Anthony Joshua. And then you ask me, Hendo, what would he have to do? I said, all he needs to do is connect with Anthony Joshua's face. And what did Andy Ruiz do?
He connected with his face.
He connected with his face.
All in the face.
In the face. And he was wobbling. And then he got dropped like it was hot.
Multiple times.
4 times. 4 times. 4. Most long. 4 times.
It was a spectacular fight. I mean, the fight fans did not expect the outcome.
No.
But still a great fight.
Yes.
And can we commend Andy Ruiz on his victory?
Yes, we can.
He brought it.
We can.
And let us also commend Anthony Joshua for being a good sportsman. Because last week when Dominic Breazeale lost,
yes, true.
What did he do?
Well, he disappeared, got off all social media, left planet Earth for like 2 weeks.
Have you seen him since?
I haven't even seen him since, so he could still be out. But he did get back on social media.
Okay.
Point taken. All jokes aside, congratulations to Andy Ruiz. I saw him on PBC, Inside PBC Boxing, and he is a gracious champion. I'm so happy for him and all his family and friends and Mexican Americans and Mexicans alike. The first heavyweight champion, Mexican heavyweight champion, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz.
Now, how surprising is it to you that is the first heavyweight Mexican champion or Mexican American champion?
Well, it's.
I thought that there had been one before.
I did too, because the most recent I thought was John Ruiz, but then I checked and he was Puerto Rican. And that's why I was like, John Ruiz. I was like, no, he's Puerto Rican American, not Mexican American.
Because fighters of Mexican descent have a long history, of championship boxing caliber.
Yes, except for the heavyweight division.
Apparently so.
I would say that it was the best recipe for this upset, seeing as though Anthony Joshua trained and was ready for Gerald Big Baby Miller, who took every PED imaginable. So then 5 weeks notice, now he's facing Andy Ruiz, and Andy Ruiz was training so hard. Anthony Joshua, he looked confused. The reason, I'll say this. Our reasons thinking that Anthony Joshua could win the fight or would win the fight is that he would use his jab. Jab, guess what? It was never there.
The jab was not there. It didn't show up. He must have left it in his bag.
He left it in his bag.
Maybe at the airport.
Now, he did take a long time to come out for the entrance of the fight. So I thought that DAZN had messed up with his entrance music again.
He was looking for his jab. Couldn't find it. Got into the ring.
Ouch. Yeah, he definitely didn't come with his jab. I was disappointed. It started off, and I was already. It was like there was something in the air because from the opening bell, Andy Ruiz was walking down AJ. He was coming forward, and he got clipped. And then Andy Ruiz went down. And he looked up, was like, "Why am I on the ground?"
He was surprised.
He was surprised, but he got up.
Fortitude.
Got up. His trainer yelled out, "Here's the Snickers."
What? Come on, man.
He took the Snickers. You didn't see this. It's footage. He took the Snickers and he ate it. And then he was himself again. And then what happened? All of a sudden, Anthony Joshua thought he had him hurt, and wallop, the left hook.
He hit him with the left hook, and it was lights out for Joshua.
Ever since then, wobble, 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 teeter, 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 teeter. Down goes Joshua. Down goes Joshua. In the boxing world, exclaimed.
The boxing world was surprised. We didn't expect it. Well, now we gave him a 20% chance.
We did give him a 20% chance. You're right.
Whereas the world, they didn't give him that much.
The Justice League podcast did give him a chance. We stated what Joshua needed to do to win, and he didn't do that. And we stated what Andy Ruiz needed to do to win, and he did do that.
So the outcome was expected.
It was expected.
By the Justice League podcast.
By the Justice League podcast, because we gave him a chance. Sure, it was a little comical, but when we got serious for that moment, I just said he just needs to connect because I didn't believe that Anthony Joshua's chin was going to hold up based on I just had this feeling that he needed to keep him off of him. And
the chin could not stand up to the power of that left hook.
No, he wobbled him and his legs were never there. And he basically went down 4 times, and at the end, he spit out his mouthpiece and was up against the turnbuckle, and he was forcing the referee to stop the fight. No, he had that little surprised look, but he didn't give any indication that he truly wanted. You can say yes with your mouth, but with your actions, he said, "No, please save me."
Got the fight knocked out of him.
Pretty much. I do want to ask this question. You did allude to something earlier. Or you mentioned that he was gracious in defeat. But my question I want to pose to you, Hendo, is, was he too gracious, overly gracious? Did it seem kind of odd that he's taking selfies with the guy and
I don't think it's odd. I think that we have not seen that behavior before.
Never.
And that's what makes it odd. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not what we've seen from losers in the past.
Yeah.
Or people who have lost the fight.
I mean, the world is stunned. Now, here's the thing, though, that it's like the Justice League podcast, Pedro Justice, Hendo. In a sense, we're taking the high road, but there was a lot of people who would dog other heavyweights in the division. They'll dog Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury's, really not Tyson Fury. Let me throw him out. Luis Ortiz, they would dog him. Dillian White. They're not giving it in Andy Ruiz. They were not giving these guys chances. As Anthony Joshua is the king and everyone else is a peasant. But oh, the humble pie that they're eating right now.
Num, 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 num.
Num, num, num. All of a sudden, oh, yes, all credit. Here's the thing. They went back to the back. They talked about it. And it was, hey, let's make sure that we do not make any excuses. Own it. I can commend him for owning it. It seemed a little overboard, like you were just, it seemed like when you want to get away from something and get out of something, and then when you see it's over, it's like, oh, what a relief. That's how he fought to me, as if he was ready to get out of the ring. Because, as we said, it was a delay to get in the ring.